Hello, students. Today our topic of discussion is that how vaccines have impacted this prevalence of diseases or the effectiveness of vaccines for some common infectious diseases. So how effectively vaccines are being used to control the different lethal and infectious diseases. So first we see diphtheria. So diphtheria, in it we see that this maximum number of cases in 1921 were this 2,206,000 and number of cases in 2004, it was reduced to 0. And so it is being controlled 99.99%. The cases are being reduced 99.99%. So it's a very big achievement that with the help of vaccines, we were able to control the diphtheria about 100%. Or you can say 99.99%. Then we see the second disease is measles. So you can see measles cases were about this 8.94 million in 1941, and its number of cases were reduced to 37 in 2004, and we can say that it have reduced the measles cases to up to 99.99%, 99.99%. Then we come another disease, that is mumps, and these mumps disease, the maximum number in 1968 was this 152,000, and 236 were reported in 2004, and it is under control, and its number of cases is being reduced 99.90%. And then we come to the pertussis. Pertussis, the cases were about 265,000 in 1934, and now they are being reduced to 18,000, 18.9 thousand, 18,957, and it is controlled up to 96.84%. Polio. Another lethal disease is polio, and this polio in 1952, 21,000 cases were reported. And now the cases in 2004 were reported 0, and the control is about 100%. So in rubella, we see that in 1969, 57,000 cases were being reported. In 2004, 12 cases were being reported. And this control was 99.98%. So all this data is basically from USA population, not the worldwide. So tetanus, 1,560 in 1923, and in 2004, 26 cases are being reported, and there was a control of 98.33%. Hemophilus influenza, and in it we see that there's 20,000 cases were reported in 1984, 16 in 2004, and 99.92% are there is a reduction of about 99.92% in the cases of Haemophilus influenza or influenza. In case of hepatitis B, we see that hepatitis B cases were in 1985, 26,611 cases were being reported, and now in 2004, 6,632 are being reported, and there's a control of about 75%. There is a reduction of 75%. So you can see it's a very big achievement that these infectious diseases, for example, this diphtheria, measles, mumps, pertussis, polio, rubella, tetanus, influenza, hepatitis B, and almost in most of the cases, the control is about 99.9%. So you can see that vaccines are very good medicines that can help us to control the different diseases. And we know vaccines are those substances which are maybe DNA, maybe RNA, maybe protein, or maybe heat-held organism or attenuated organisms. They can be used as a substance to induce immunity. And basically all this is based on the adaptive immunity. So vaccines will be used before the start of the disease, maybe in the childhood, so that it will help us to increase the immunity of that person against diseases. Thank you.